Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is Monday once again, and it was a hot Monday. And I'm not just talking about temperature-wise, because people, I am sweating all over every orifice of my body. TMI, I know, but you know, it was hot at the office. Oh, Queen of Darkness was in rare form with a phone call today to the point where she had to slam her door shut. And we could still hear her screaming, oh, I really wish I knew who it was that she was talking to. I'm having a feeling that it was one of the coordinators because I got a hint of what she was saying. She said something in the form of, well, every time somebody tries to call you, you don't have your phone on. It always goes straight to voicemail. I was like, oh, she's talking about one of the coordinators for sure. Because way too many times today, and it coincides really, way too many times today, I was getting phone calls for this particular coordinator, and people kept saying, well, I've left her a dozen messages ever since last week, and she just doesn't return my calls. So that must have been the coordinator that she was talking to. Oh, yeah, you know, since you're working at home and all, I guess you don't feel the need that you need to do your work at home. So you just don't feel like answering the phone. So you're just going to go, it's just going to go straight to voicemail. And when you get to them, you get to them. No, boo-boo. That's not the way it works here. So somebody got a good tongue lashing for sure. If it ain't about me, in the words of Goddamn Zoe, let's keep. Okay, so let me see what the lip of the day was today. What would have been the lip of the day today? It would have been a CoverGirl lip gloss in the shade number 120, Plum Luster. Plum Luster. Let's all see what Plum Luster looks like. That is it. Ooh, nicey, nicey. Nicey, nicey. It does make a difference when you don't have a liner. Let me tell you. Okay. Well, that is Plum Luster. My hair's all wet in the back of sweat. I gotta get it done, as you can see. Oh, okay. Plum Luster, people. That is it. That is all for lips of the day. Nice weekend. Didn't go too fast, but it still went fast. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. When is Labor Day weekend coming? Why is it taking forever and a day to get here? Why is Labor Day taking its sweet ass time? It's what, two weeks from now, 3 weeks from now? I'm done. I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting. I need that extra day, people. My battery is going on low. Okay? I need that extra charge. Sometimes weekends just don't cut it. I will tell you this much, though. Yesterday, I was flipping through the channels because there was just nothing to watch. And I actually finished all of my Chicago PD marathon. Don't worry, a new set is taping as I speak. So I was flipping through the channels, and I think on Turner Classic in the afternoon, one of my mom's favorite movies, Captain Blood with Errol Flynn, swashbuckler. Those of you who are too young to even know anything that I just said, I'm sorry, but you know, a certain age group will know who A, Errol Flynn is, and B, swashbuckling movies. They'll understand. So mom had a crush, my mom did, had a crush on Errol Flynn. That was her man. And then came Elvis Presley, that was her man too. But every time I see anything that remotely reminds me of my mom, it's just, ooh, it's right here. Still, I mean, she passed away in 2008, and it's still right here. Every time I talk about her, ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna turn on the waterworks. No. It's a Monday. The waterworks are already with the sweat. I don't need them coming through my eyes either. So, let's just say I had fun watching The Swashbuckler yesterday, and I have a feeling Mom was kind of sitting next to me watching it with me as well. Anyway, it is Monday, people. Did anybody see Real Housewives of Potomac last night? What is going on with Monique and Candace? Well, Monique, Candace, and Charisse. Never liked her, still don't like her. Charisse isn't a regular anymore. She used to be a regular of the Potomac crew. But now Monique found out that Candace is friends with Charisse. And Monique and Candace used to be tight. I don't know what happened. Well, what happened was Charisse got on Twitter all over online talking about Monique got caught out there with her trainer and her husband, all of this behind her husband's back, and they were cozying up to each other, and she just blasted that out. So whether it's true or not, I don't know, but it's out there, and it made Monique rather upset. But Monique really was pissed off at Candace because she said, I thought, you could have at least given me a heads up. Why didn't you tell me that Charisse was all in my business and this and that? Well, anyway, this leaves the rift between Monique and Charisse, Monique and Candace. So that's just going to build with each episode. And I think this Wednesday is the Real Housewife of New York's season finale. What is he doing? What are you doing? Anyway, so a lot is happening in as far as the Real Housewives franchise is concerned, and I watch each and every one of them, okay? So if anybody is with me in as far as watching each and every one of them, fill me in if you saw last night's episode. And what's the old woman's name? I call her old woman because she's the oldest of all of them. With this party, and she didn't even include her husband, and the invitation was basically from her. She didn't even bother to put her husband's name on the invitation. At the end, he just went upstairs. He is older than she is. She is getting her second stride, and he's done. He's done. That's what happens when you marry a much older man when you are young. Eventually, you're going to get close to his age, and he's going to be further ahead of you, and he doesn't have the energy that you used to have. So, yeah. What is her name? I forget. Anyway, she threw a party, and why? With the circus act, with the girls on the rings, and why with that? Like, was that really necessary? No. See, when you have too much money and you have to try to keep up with the Joneses all the time, and you want to surpass the Joneses, and you want to top the Joneses, it is tiring. Like, why can't you just live in your nice little neighborhood and leave it at that. Why do you have to always one up somebody? I guess it's the way they live or the way they've been brought up. And when you have a certain amount of money, I guess a certain status comes with it, and you have to keep up appearances and the status and the whole. It is tiring just even talking about it. I would like to have that much money, and maybe I would like redo the house a little bit, and probably live somewhere else. But I'm not living somewhere else to keep up with the Joneses. Like, too much. You gotta wear a certain type of clothing. You gotta look a certain kind of way. I'm too old for that anyway. Maybe if I was in my 20s, I would be all for it. Because in your 20s, you stupid anyway. So, and I'm sorry for those who are in their 20s, but you're still going through a stupid period. Y'all are mature, much more mature than the men that are in your age range. But in your 20s, you're still you feel too much, and everything is so dramatic. When you get into your 30s, then you start to settle down just a little bit. And in your 40s, you feeling yourself. And in your 50s, it's like, yeah, well, okay. I could feel myself if I want to feel myself, but, not that kind of feel yourself, people. Get your minds out the gutter, people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. In your 50s, you get a little tired, a little tired. All that excess energy that you used to have way back in your youth, you wish you still had. Don't worry, those of you who are youngins, you'll get there. In any event, if anybody saw The Real Housewives of Potomac, please let me know. Okay? Okay. All right, so that is it in a nutshell. There is really nothing else going on. Yeah, there's really nothing else going on. It's Monday. The day is over. 1 down, 4 more to go. Tomorrow, the certain coordinators and aides come and pick up, like every other week. Queen of Darkness's idea. It's been going on for a couple of months now. Every other week, every 2 weeks, she sets up tables in the reception area, and she puts the materials that the aides need, that the coordinators have to pick up for their aides. And then tomorrow, the coordinators will come and pick them up. This is a different set of coordinators other than the ones that are working from home. Well, everybody's still working from home. But these are different types of coordinators. So these are the ones that send me email after email after email after email. So when they're, hi, Nancy, I say hi. But really what I want to say is, bitch, don't email me anymore. Because no sooner do they pick up their materials and they leave, next thing you know, I'm getting an email from them. So-and-so needs such and such. So-and-so needs such and such. And I had a bunch of names to package up today. I did my fair share. 2 baskets worth. Don't nobody tell me nothing. Okay? All right. On that note, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. It's just not as much fun anymore, people. It really isn't. But I still continue on. I continue on. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Knock on wood, I do. Why do I have a feeling I need to tell you something? You know when you get that feeling that you forgot to say something? I don't think, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Well, if I remember, then I'll write it down and tell you tomorrow. But right now, I'm thinking maybe I really don't have anything to tell you. One down and 4 more to go. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Again, hit me up. Let me know what you think about everything. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Mwah. Bye now and be safe.